Welcome to your free online course in English grammar from Live and Learn. My name is Anjali. I hope you enjoy this lesson and you find it useful. If you do, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, if you know anybody else who might be interested in improving their English through learning English grammar, then please share this video with them. Okay, let's move on to the lesson. Live and Learn, free online course in English grammar. Lesson 27. Adverbs, Part 1. An adverb is a word that is used to describe a verb or group of words modifying a verb in a sentence. It can also be used to add something to the meaning of an adjective or another adverb. 1. 3 categories of adverbs. There are 3 categories of adverbs. 1. Simple adverbs. These describe one verb in a sentence. 2. Relative adverbs. These refer to a noun to which they are related in a sentence. 3. Interrogative adverbs. These introduce a question. You will realize as we study adverbs that most of them can fall into more than one category. Adverbs are placed in certain positions in sentences depending on what category they fall into in the actual sentence. 2. Types of adverbs. 1. Adverbs of place. Adverbs of place include the words in, out, up, down, here, there, everywhere, away, around, inside, outside, back, backwards. Adverbs of place are usually placed after the main verb in a sentence or after the clause that they modify. Adverbs of place do not describe adjectives or other adverbs. Examples. Please come in. She looked everywhere for a gift for her sister. Feroz went out of the house. He was too agitated to stay inside. Tina was looking forward to going back home for Christmas. They loved that part of the country, so they built a house there. Here, the adverb of place there modifies the clause, so they built a house. 2. Adverbs of time, duration, and frequency. Adverbs of time tell us when an action happens. They are usually placed at the end of the sentence or clause they modify. However, if you want to emphasize the time, you can put them at the beginning of a sentence or clause. If you are writing something formal, you can put some, though not all, of these adverbs before the main verb in the sentence. Adverbs of time include before, now, daily, already, once, formerly, early, late, soon, yesterday, ago, lately, lastly, never, yet. Examples. Have you tidied your room yet? I'll tidy my room soon. Once upon a time, there was a wicked king who hated everybody. Here, once is emphasized. Have you seen Freddie lately? I saw Freddie before I went on holiday. Here, before emphasizes the time before I went on holiday. Yesterday, I thought all my troubles were so far away. Here, the time is emphasized by putting yesterday first. Although the company formerly operated in Thailand, our operations in that locality have been terminated. Here, formerly is put before the verb operated in a formal communication. Adverbs of duration tell us how long an action continues and are placed before the words that tell us the duration. They include for and since. Another adverb that expresses a length of time or continuity is still. In positive sentences, still is placed before the main verb and after the auxiliary verb. If the main verb is to be, then still is placed after it. In questions, still goes between the subject and the verb. Note, for is always followed by a length of time, while since is always followed by a specific point in time. Examples. Juanita has been studying English for a year. A year equals a length of time. Juan has been working for this company since January 2012. January 2012 equals a specific point in time. She was still upset about the argument. Still is placed before the main verb and after the auxiliary verb. I am still waiting for your answer. Still is placed before the main verb and after the auxiliary verb. Are you still hungry? Still is placed between the subject and the verb. He is still here. The main verb is to be. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often an action happens. They include often, seldom, once, twice, etc., monthly, quarterly, annually, biannually, meaning twice a year, biennially, meaning every 2 years, again, sometimes, usually, regularly, frequently, always, never, rarely, scarcely, seldom. These are placed between the subject and the verb, at the end of a sentence, at the beginning of a sentence for extra emphasis. However, you can only do this correctly with sometimes. After the main verb in a sentence, after the auxiliary verb and before the main verb. You will get used to where these words go in a sentence as you continue to read, write and speak English. The main thing to remember is, does it make grammatical sense in that position? Is it actually describing the verb or the group of words that add meaning to the verb in that position? Does it sound right? Again, how sentences are supposed to sound in English will become clear to you with experience. Examples. I often go to the park. She takes her children to the park sometimes. The sun rises regularly every day. It is always cold in the winter. Three. Adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner tell us how or in what way something is done. These are clearly, slowly, quickly, sadly, happily, softly, hard, well, badly, truthfully, wisely, carefully, to name just a few. Adverbs of manner are usually placed after the main verb in a sentence or after the object. An adverb of manner cannot be placed between a verb and its direct object. The adverb must be placed either before the verb or at the end of the clause that it modifies. The exceptions are so and thus, an old-fashioned way of saying so, consequently, or in that way. These words can also go at the beginning or end of a sentence or a group of words to which they add meaning. Examples: he sees clearly. She sang happily on her way to school. Radhika did not work hard. Thus, she failed her exam. He plays cricket well. The direct object of the verb play is cricket, and the adverb well is placed after it. Some adverbs of manner show the writer or speaker's opinion, the manner in which they view the situation. These are words such as obviously, personally, unbelievably. These can be placed at the beginning of a sentence, between the subject and the verb, after the auxiliary verb if there is one, or at the end of a sentence. Examples: I am personally convinced that there are aliens on this planet right now. Unbelievably, we are still polluting the planet to the point where life will become unsustainable. Note: if there is more than one verb in the sentence, and the adverb is placed before or after the main verb, it only describes that verb. If the adverb is placed after a group of words, then it describes the whole action described by that group of words. The position of an adverb of manner can change the whole meaning of a sentence. Example: he agreed to finish the project quickly. The project will be completed quickly. He agreed quickly to finish the project. His agreement is given quickly. Those are the rules for normal writing or formal and business correspondence. However, you will find that some writers put adverbs of manner between subjects and verbs or at the beginning of sentences for emphasis or because it sounds poetic. Examples: she hastily swallowed the last piece of cake. Solemnly, the bell tolled the death of the day. Inversion of adverbs. Sometimes, adverbs with a negative connotation can cause an inversion in a sentence when they are placed at the beginning of a clause. This effect is used in literature for poetic and rather old-fashioned emphasis, and in business and political rhetoric, as it makes speeches sound more impressive. Examples: I have never seen such dedication to our cause. Normal word order. Never have I seen such dedication to our cause. Inverted. She rarely saw her beloved cousin. Normal word order. Rarely did she see her beloved cousin. Inverted. Well done! You have completed this lesson. If you enjoyed the lesson and you found it useful, please do like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you know anyone who is also interested in improving their command of English by learning English grammar, please share this video lesson with them. If you would like to buy the Live and Learn English Grammar textbook, you can buy it as an ebook or as a paperback from the Amazon website that serves your country of residence. There are some links in the description box below the video. The book does go deeper into aspects of grammar, and it also contains exercises with answers so you can monitor your own progress. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.